I'm kind of freaking out a little bit, so please bear with me. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Andrew Foote, and I'm proud to run with back on my feet as a member of Team McVet. It's truly an honor to be able to stand up here tonight and tell all of you what back on my feet has meant for me over the past 7 months. On January 2nd of this year, I made the decision to drastically change my life. I had given up on myself. I had lost hope and didn't believe that my life could ever improve. I had accepted my life on the streets of Baltimore. I won't go into detail about how I made my decision to change. It'd take a long time and we would all miss the race tomorrow. I will say that God had other plans for me. It was necessary for me to change all aspects of my life. There was simply no way to survive living the life that I was living. I knew that I would need to rise to new challenges, to face life head on and steadfast. I knew that I would need to do things that I would normally not want to do. I am not now, nor have I ever been an athlete. The only shape I've ever been in is round. Sleep also happens to be one of my favorite all-time activities. I love it. So when the opportunity arose to wake before dawn and go running through the streets that I used to live on, I knew I'd have found the perfect challenge for me. To do what I needed to do and not what I wanted to do. I must admit that I was nervous at first about being a part of Back on My Feet. I wasn't overly thrilled at the thought of waking up early, much less going running. I was also nervous about meeting people. Nearly a decade of homelessness has left me feeling very isolated and unapproachable. But I quickly discovered that I had nothing to fear. My teammates made me feel immediately welcome, and they didn't even make fun of me as I struggled through the miracle mile. I began to grow more comfortable and more confident as my team encouraged me forward. Running with Back on My Feet has truly become the highlight of my recovery process. I found that I actually like waking up early and facing the day head on. I also truly enjoy being able to spend time with my amazing teammates. I have occasionally overslept and missed out on the run. On those days, I can really feel the difference that Back on My Feet is making in my life. When I start my day with a good run, I am more focused and mentally ready to face the challenges of the day. The days that I miss are definitely more difficult for me to get through. Because of this, I was motivated to join a gym for the first time in my life. I've discovered that it's important for me to be active and focused on improving myself physically, mentally, and spiritually on a daily basis. I have fallen in love with this process of personal growth. Running with Back on My Feet has taught me some very valuable lessons that I now use in all aspects of my life. First, I learned to keep my head held high and to focus on the road ahead. So success becomes easier if I keep sight of where I'm going instead of looking down at where I am. Secondly, I learned to set achievable goals and work towards these goals incrementally. There was no way that I could go directly from running 3 miles straight to running 20 or more. I needed to put forth a strong, steady effort and increase my expectations over time. I also learned the importance of staying positive. It is impossible for me to achieve a goal if I have already convinced myself that I will fail. And lastly, but maybe most importantly, drink plenty of water. Thank you. Tomorrow, I'll be running my first marathon. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't at least a little nervous. Yes, I am a little scared. This is definitely one of the biggest challenges I've ever undertaken. But it's not the race itself that I am nervous about. I know without a doubt that I'm capable of running the miles. Mentally, I've already crossed the finish line. Now it's simply a matter of dragging my body along for the ride. What worries me is what comes after the race. Many people have asked me what I plan to do after I've achieved this goal. And the honest answer is I have no idea. This is all new territory for me. Throughout my life, I have been an expert at finding excuses to quit. I have been known for setting goals and then walking away as soon as I knew I could achieve it. I have run from success my whole life and accepted failure as inevitability. running the full marathon tomorrow because I refuse to sell myself short anymore. I'm running tomorrow to erase a long list of excuses that I've created and to get beyond the obstacles that I have placed in my path. I no longer wish to hold myself back from the future that lies before me. It is natural for me to be a little scared right now. I'd actually be really worried if I wasn't scared. However, I no longer use fear as an excuse. Rather, it is the fuel that propels me forward. And more than anything, I'm excited to see what new adventure lies before me. I'm looking forward to everything that life has in store for me, and I'm running towards it with everything that I have. The motto of Back on My Feet is no one runs alone. In hot weather and in cold, rain or shine, my teammates have been there for me. They encourage me and help me to stay positive and focused. I've never once had to take a single step by myself. I'd like to take this time to thank some of my teammates, some of the people that have been there for me. I have two of the best team captains you could possibly ask for. You know, Jackie mentioned earlier about dragging herself out of bed in the morning. Been many mornings where I knew Emily was out there in the rain. She'd bike down all the way from God knows wherever she lives. I had no excuse not to drag my butt outside the building, knowing she was standing there waiting for us. And then of course there's Mike, who is so dedicated to our team that he gets up on tables and twerks to help us out. So no, he doesn't have to live that way anymore. There are also people like my friend Andrew and Deirdre who have come out on the weekends and shown me that not only is Back on My Feet, you know, we run with different teams. You know, there's 5 of us. We're all one community, and we all look out for each other. We're all there for each other. And they've shown me the bigger picture. But most importantly, I have to thank one individual overall. That's Miss Kate Essex. I can't thank you enough. Kate has been there for me even when she's not even in the same state. She runs with me no matter where she is. She sends me encouraging messages, makes sure that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. She's even saved me from the occasional minivan. I can't thank you enough. And I don't know, I thank all of you. I truly do. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of this.